And then it's our turn. Yes, indeed, it's our turn. What are we gonna do? We are going to I don't think we need to raid yet. Excuse me. We're going to go to the gatehouse, grab a couple more people. So we have a trader. Ooh, gain 1 additional VP for each offering tile at the end of the game. That's nice, but of course it's a 0. Or make an offering paying 1 less plunder or silver. And then Shield Maiden, which is the same card that we saw up here. Gain 1 VP when raiding a monastery, or lose a livestock to gain 1 iron, which actually may not be bad. Maybe. So then next, I think, really, there's not, the mill would be nice, but I have to pick up. So I'm kind of limited to what I can do down here. So let's go to the longhouse, I think. We'll take that, and then let's turn in, let's turn in a iron and a cattle for, actually, you know what? Let's do a gold and an iron for this tile right here. Alright, and we'll replace that tile. Cool. That is our turn. AI goes. It's going to try to raid a harbor. There is no harbor, so we won't worry about the rest of it. It's going to take the middle offering tile. And it's going to block the mill, which is... Oh, it blocked the silversmith before, my bad. I didn't check that. Of course, I didn't go there, so okay. So it blocks the mill this time. Then it's back to us. This tile, whoops. Well, we'll go with that one since I didn't see the other one. Let's see here. I think I need to raid, to be honest with you, just to get some points. Let's here. So I think, I think we're gonna go a raiding. We're gonna go here, and we're going to raid this location. It's gonna cost us 3 provisions, which is the last of our provisions. 1, 2, 3. So there's the 3 provisions. We have 3. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to have near enough points, really. Okay. So, I'm going to do something different. Wow, I don't even have any of that. We're going to go to the longhouse. We're going to turn in cattle to make 2 provisions, and then we're going to pick up the barracks, and we're going to play the Shield Maiden. I think that's going to be the best move right now. I know I could spend this L, but I think that's going to be the best move. Alright, so again, another harbor raid. There's nothing in the harbor to raid, so it's going to take the rightmost offering tile, and it's going to block the armory. Back to us. We've got to place. So currently we have 7, 14 raiding power. Um, 14 rating power, huh? Actually, we may go for that monastery. I think we're going to go for the monastery. So we're going to go up here. We're going to raid the monastery. It's going to cost us 1 gold and 3 provisions. So there's our 1 gold and 3 provisions. We have our 3 people. We currently have 4, 5, 6, 7 points. 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's go ahead and use all our mead to make that 12. And there's the 3. So there's all of our stuff. Alright. So I'm putting this in here so I'm not taking it back. We're going to get these. So I'll go ahead and put these over here. We have to roll 2 dice. So let's see. We have 12 plus 16, 17, 18, 19. Really? Really? 19. And I needed 20 to get the next level up. Oh, that's ridiculous. But we didn't lose anybody, so I suppose that's okay. That's 19 points, so that's 4. But because it's a monastery, we have our adventurer with us. We get an additional point, so it's actually worth 5. It's going to take us from 13 to 18. Okay. So, cool. And we need to lay down a quest tile. So currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Currently, and I forgot to replace this. Currently, the AI's got 10 additional points because of all these quest tiles out here. Wow. That really stinks. Alright, let's go again. And they're going to try to raid the harbor. They cannot raid the harbor. They're going to block the barracks. And they're going to get 2 more, 1, 2, on the armor track. And it's back to us. So we have a white. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Wow, we really don't have a whole lot of options because we don't have, we have money, but we only have 2 0-point things here, which I want to try to get this one out. This is going to give us extra points for the offering tiles that we've got over here at the end of the game, but I don't want to do that yet, and I don't think we're to the point where that's going to happen. However, I could 4, 7. I could go over here to the township and move myself up a couple points on that track if I went to one of these locations and fought in here, one of these 2. Or actually, I guess, is that all 3? How does that work? Hold on, let me double check that. Okay, so yeah, that's me. That's what I've done. And I had to look for a second because I forgot what these are. So this is if you're over by 4, 8, or 12 in whatever military strength you need to get that, whatever the highest level is point wise at a location. That is another way for you to go up this fame track. So you don't necessarily always have to fight the Jarls, kill the Jarls to do it, but certainly that's a guaranteed 2 spots, so it's an easy way to do it if you do kill them. So, alright, let's see what the AI does. They are going to, do they have 7 power? They do. Is there a fortress available? There is. They have 4 provisions. They do not. So, instead they're going to gain 2 provisions. And they're going to block the armory. this next turn. And then it's back to me. Oh, also, I forgot, even though I kept the cards, so I guess I can actually put these over here now. I moved these tokens to just remind myself how many I've killed in case I end up getting something that's like, 1 point for every Jarl you've killed or something like that. Okay. What am I gonna do? Well, I would love to raid, but I really feel like I need more stuff to raid. So, oh, my dog's got something to play with. Did he steal it? Oh, he's fine. Going to the mill. Gonna use one of our cattle, and it's gonna go bye-bye to gain 2 provisions. And then oh no, wait, what am I doing? Oh, I do that every time. Every time. I keep the mill and the longhouse, for some reason, I think are, in my mind, they're the same place for some reason. I guess because it'll give provisions, that's what's confusing me. Actually, I didn't do that. I just straight up got 2 from the miller. I could get 2 more if I went to the longhouse. Which actually, well, I don't know. I think I'm actually going to go to the gatehouse and grab 2 more heroes. So we have the hero Haliar, 5 power to 4 to higher, but gain 1 strength for every 2 wounds on their crew. So he'd actually be worth 7 if I played him. Of course, at the same time, this hero is going to be worth 6. He is a hero, so because I have this hero here, I can't actually put him out there without replacing him. And then we have a Guardian, gain 1 silver if wounded in a raid, 4 attack power, 3 silver. But I can use her to remove wounds from crew. Ooh, that may actually be worth it right there. May have to do that. Just keep this guy. Alright. Yeah, it goes. Does he have 8? He does actually have 8. Does he have 4 provisions? He does now. He's going to block the longhouse, so let's just go ahead and mark that. Can he raid a fortress? He can indeed raid a fortress. So this fortress will be raided. These will go away. He will spend his 4 provisions. So he has no provisions. But he just gained 10 points, which puts him at 36. Aichi Wawa. Okay. I've got to start getting some points. And get some points big time. So I'm just looking over here. Maybe I should start going for these cartographic maps. Alright. My turn. So let's do that. Let's go to the meat hall. I'm going to use this hero that I just pulled up for 5. But I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to grab that one because it's part of the set, and I'm going to try to get another reputation tile. It's going to be another free point out there. And it's going to give me 1 provision. And then I can pick one up. And the only place that I can pick one up is either the silversmith or the mill. One, two, three, four, five, six. And I could go to the silversmith and just round out my money, but it's not really going to do me a whole lot of good. I have a lot. Let's go to the mill. I think we're going to have to go raiding again. And we're going to take 2 provisions for that gray. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have almost our max amount of provisions. AI. I think I'm going to discard these up here, just out of the way. Can he raid a harbor? No, he can't. He's going to gain 2 power on the power track and block the treasury. And then it's my turn. We're going to... Doop-a-doop-boo-boo. Da-da-da-da-da. We're going to, I think, raid. Nope, can't raid there. I only have 7. Yeah, okay, we're not going to raid quite yet. Instead, we're going to go to the town hall. We're going to use our guardian to remove 2 wounds each from 2 chosen crew. So 1, I can't move all 3 from the archer. Whoops, but I can get part of them from the archer. And then I think we're going to I can't do that, so I think we're going to go to the longhouse and we're going to complete, do an offering tile because it's just easy points right now. So we're going to do 2 silver and gold, and that's going to give us this tile. We'll replace that tile, and that will be our turn. AI will, does it have 8? It does have 8. Can it raid a fortress? There are indeed a number of fortresses. Does it have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It has no provisions, so it can't. So he's going to gain 2 provisions. Alright, and he's going to block the longhouse this time. Our go, I think. So now we have a total of 3. 3 and 6 is 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 fighting power. And we have plenty of provisions, so yeah, I think now we're gonna go here. This may be dangerous, but we're gonna do it. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna get this ore. Oh, first we're gonna pay our 3 provisions. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna have to roll 1 die. So there's our 3 provisions. We have 2 Valkyries. We have a total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, plus 2, 12, and another 4. So that's 16, which is actually enough to get the 4, which is good. And we get an additional 2 VP when raiding an outpost. So we actually get 6 for that, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to take us to 24. However, we do lose 2 heroes on the Valkyrie track, so that's going to move us up to here. But with 2, lose 2. So let's get rid of him. Our brewer, he hasn't done a whole lot of good. Do we want to keep our monastery or our outposts? We have 1 outpost and 2 monasteries. So I guess we'll get rid of our archer, because it's not really going to do us as much good as the other. Alright, so that was our turn. So now now the AI goes. Does he have 2? Yes, but he needs to raid a harbor. Cannot raid a harbor. So he's going to gain 1 armor, but he can't gain an armor, so he gains a provision instead. And he gains another provision normally. So, and it's going to block actually the longhouse again. So he's going to stay right where he's at. Alright, my turn to go. We're going to go to the gatehouse because we need people. So we're going to get a gatekeeper. And we've seen that one before. And a vigilante. Gain 2 silver when raiding a monastery. Lose a VP to gain a gold for his town hall action. And actually, even though I realize that the 2 is not worth... Oh no, I can't do that. Dang it, Cletus. I guess we're going to go to the silversmith. This is really the only option I have, unless I want to go to the town hall. I could get provisions, but I'd have to give those up. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to the silversmith. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 silver. So we're still okay there. So let's draw the card. Does he have 7 power? Yes, he does. Does he have 4 provisions? Yes, he does. Is there a fortress in the middle section? Yes, there is. So, and he's going to block the mill. So put that right there to block the mill. Going to pay all of the provisions, and he's going to take this middle fortress, which is going to be this one. So these are going to come off. Quest tile is going to come on, and he's going to gain 8 more points. That's going to put him at 44. Wow. I am so far behind. I mean, I've got some extra points from a few things, but I'm so far behind. And he's going to get points for these tracks too, so, you know, that's a thing.